Ring ring.
Hello,
Hello, is this David?
this is, who's this?
Hey David, this is Austin calling him from the Modern SDR because you inquired for more information on our program involving online sales just a few minutes ago. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I remember clicking on something about that.
Cool, cool. So, tell me what even made you interested in learning more about, online sales or remote triaging in the first place?
Well, I'm looking just to get into something different career-wise. Um, so I'm been scrolling on Instagram a lot, and this popped up. So I watched a few of Koko's videos, his posts. So um, seemed like something. I'm in a fairly traditional 9 to 5 job now, where I have to
Mhm.
go to the job. Um, and I'd like to be able to work from home.
Cool, cool. I got you. So what exactly have you been doing that, you want to make a change career-wise and do something remote?
So I just been working in a market. It's like a small grocery store, I guess you'd say. Um, there's only, about like 8 to 10 people working there at any given time, but it's okay. But like I said, it's not what I want to do forever, and I'd I'd like more freedom to like I said, work from home and work when I want.
All right, I got you, man. How long you been, you know, working there at the market?
It's been about 4 years now.
I got you, man. 4 years. When exactly did you, start to realize that you wanted to do something different?
It's probably been within the last year that it's like I said, it's I've been there long enough where it's starting to be a little bit of a grind to go every day, and it's also just starting to kind of percolate up that you know, setting in that like, oh, but do I really want to just do this for years on end?
You say like grind. Tell me more. What do you mean? How exactly has, that kind of been for you?
That's just the same thing every day. Um, right now, I'm kind of working the evening shift, so I'm kind of, I guess you'd say a kind of a night manager. I close up the store, but um, it's, you do the same thing every day. It's nothing that's exciting. It's nothing, it's kind of like almost like muscle memory at this point. It's nothing that, I'm not creating anything. I'm not, it's good. I work with decent people, and I like the customer service aspect of it, but um, it's just kind of, it's not, doesn't kind of like excite me, I guess.
I got you, man. I guess what exactly, would your goals be specifically in, changing, what you do? I know you mentioned, doing something, you know, remote, online, something that excites you. Tell me.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have any like specific thoughts right now as far as our ideas about what exactly I would do online, or remotely. And that's kind of why when I saw Kakoa's post, that kind of put the idea in my head that that's potentially one option is to get into sales. It seemed like it was, somewhat, I have a somewhat of a experience, with the
Right.
customer service aspect of it, at least, being in like a market and a front facing, dealing with the public. Um, and like I said, that's kind of the aspect I do like about my current job.
Makes sense.
Um, it's the customer service and meeting people's needs, in that space. But um, so I guess that just kind of rang a bell as far as oh, well, maybe I could get into to sales, um, online sales, where I'm basically just speaking with customers all the time, right? And
I got you, man.
seeing what their needs are.
So, I mean, do you have a specific um, financial goal that you want to make, specifically in regards to what you've been making? What does that kind of look like?
Yeah, I mean, for me to kind of transition over, I'd like to at least replace what I'm currently making. But ideally, I'd make a little bit more.
And how much do you
Um,
say you're currently making?
so right now it's about like 5,000 a month, but I'd like to be more in like the at least like 6 to 7,000.
Right, got you, man. So, I mean, you're wanting to make at least 5,000, 7,000 remote online work, something related to sales, to similar to what you've been doing. I mean, have you looked into anything else specifically online, or you said you just saw this and it seemed to kind of, pique your interest to be similar?
Um, yeah, I mean, I kind of looked at very well, somewhat briefly, like kind of like stock trading, um, and options trading.
Mhm.
And I took like a mini course, I guess you'd say, on that, like a very beginner's, like at your own pace course. Um, but I didn't kind of like gravitate toward it, I guess. It didn't like, it wasn't my thing.
I guess
So,
how would that kind of mini course go?
I mean, the course is okay. It was interesting to learn it. It just wasn't something, again, that I could see myself doing on a daily basis.
Right.
It was a little bit like, too, too, no, like just numbers and charts and watching the stocks. There was
Mhm.
no like personal or people, interacting with people.
Right. Makes sense, man. I mean, guess, how soon are you kind of trying to make a change to get out of that market job and, do something different online?
Well, I mean, it's steady work. I think I have a pretty secure position there. Um, I think they value what I bring as far as being responsible and being able to kind of like watch the shop, so to speak, well, at night. Um, so I don't think like in that sense, it's not like my job's at risk, but um, I definitely would like to be able to like I do have a family, so I'd like to be able to kind of provide for them a little bit more and maybe go on some vacations with them.
I got you, man. You said you have a family. What does that kind of look
Yeah, so I'm married and we have two boys.
like? I got you, man. So you say I mean, looking to provide for a bit more for them and go on vacations. I mean, tell me more about that.
Yeah, we just we'll take trips, but I'd like just to be able to go on maybe one more a year type of thing.
Mhm.
We just can't do that with on the current income. There's no really there's no like opportunity for me to make more at my current job, so it's kind of just like status quo at this point.
Right, man, I got you. I mean, I guess what would happen if you don't find an opportunity soon to, be able to make more money for yourself, be remote and provide more for your family and go on those vacations at least one more year.
Yeah, it's just I think we would just feel like we're not doing everything we want to do, so it's just kind of that would just go continue on for longer. Um, so I think that's why I'm kind of like in search mode and
Hmm.
hoping I can find something.
Right. I guess how would that kind of affect you if you don't find something soon? I know you've been kind of starting to feel a bit, kind of away for what you said the past year now.
Yeah, it's not a great situation, you know, it's
Gotcha.
just
I
like
mean, does your,
feeling like I can't give my family, everything that I want to give them basically. And I think they're happy, we're all happy and healthy and all that. So, but it'd be probably more just me in my head, just kind of wishing that we could do more.
oh, man, powerful stuff. I mean, yeah, it's not a really good feeling, I know, to, not feel like you can provide and kind of be stuck in your head. I mean, does your wife kind of support you in, you know, making these changes that you've been talking about?
Yeah, yeah, she's been supportive. She works too. But she actually does work from home. So, and that's the other thing that's been tough is like she's working she has to work during the day, even though she's working remotely. She has like business, hours. So that's another thing that's been tough is our schedules are not aligned. So when she's off in the evenings, I'm at work, most
And
nights.
yeah, yeah, I mean, doesn't sound fun, man. Yeah, so I guess you said right, you started kind of learning a bit about online sales with like the material we sent you and what you saw. I mean, from what you can tell, I mean, you feel like online sales could be the kind of vehicle to get you out of that situation you've been in and, get you to those, goals you mentioned, working remotely, making more money for yourself and for your family?
Yeah, I mean potentially, like I said, I just like looked into it a little bit, and just watched a couple of Kakoa's videos. So I'm just like in the kind of exploratory phase, but just have to see, how much time I can allot to it in my off time. So um,
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
it's something
did you,
that and it's the transition too of like, am I gonna be able to do both, like to get one up, get the sales thing up and running while I'm still working
mhm.
is the question I have.
Right. So I said, I guess you are looking to kind of, replace the job you've been at with something, possibly like online sales.
Yeah, that's the idea.
So I guess, yeah, you did mention you're in the exploratory phase, which is perfect. So I mean, I can actually give you, more information, you know, on kind of how this kind of works and see if it even makes sense for you. Does that kind of sound good?
Yeah, no, I'd be open to finding out more.
Perfect, man. So yeah, we actually have basically these local businesses in our ecosystem that are looking for salespeople because they basically sell these high ticket packages. If you're familiar with Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, um, these variety of packages ranging from, you know, fitness, diet, dating, coaching, etc. High ticket packages basically in the thousands or tens of thousands. It can vary, but they struggle to kind of make these sales themselves because they're focused on coaching. So, you know, in turn, basically they're looking for salespeople to come in, make these sales, and in turn, when you make these sales, communicating to prospects, helping them, you know, find the route to achieve, these goals they're looking for. You make the sale, you basically can make a commission off of the sale anywhere from 5 to 10%, per sale, generally speaking. Um, and of course, that can kind of get you to that, 6, 7K a month, maybe up to 10K or more it can kind of vary. I mean, does that make sense? And can you kind of see that as um, something you could do to get you to those goals you were looking after?
Yeah, from what yeah I know so far and what you're saying, it sounds like something I could potentially do. So yeah, I'm willing to learn more.
Cool, man. So, yeah, you definitely seem very much like a lot of the students we bring in. And, like you said, you just need to find the time. Um, so, yeah, in terms of the program, there's, of course, the the financial investment, but more importantly, the investment of your time. So it's on your own time at your own pace. So it just depends, but in terms of how long it takes the upper end, like you said, but very possible in amount of time. So if you're interested, I can actually set you up with another call with one of our head coaches to get you more information, get more detail, and give you that specific roadmap of how exactly we can help you get from where you are to where you'd like to be as soon as possible. Um, and get all the nitty gritty and the investment movie from there. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in, man?
Yeah, yeah, I could hop on a call.
Cool, cool. So, I mean, what exactly is your schedule like, man?
What does it look like right now?
Yep.
So like I'm open most like I could make something work most mornings. Like I said, I have to work in the evening, so
Cool. So I'm
um
looking,
anytime between, like 9 and 2, 9 and 1.
perfect. So I actually have for tomorrow morning um at 10 a.m. and at 12 p.m. So which one do you like?
12 would be good.
Okay, cool, cool. And so I'll set you up with our head coach Ryan. So I'm going to send you over some even more additional resources, including testimonials from our students with big wins. And then there should just be a calendar kind of invite with a confirmation button for you to click.
Okay.
And then perfect. Okay. Cool, man. So, I mean, one last thing. I mean, is there any reason you wouldn't be able to make in that call tomorrow morning unless, I don't know, your goldfish died or something catastrophic?
No, I mean I don't goldfish, but my cats might die, so I guess that would be the only thing. But they're in good health, from what I could tell. So no, I think I should be able to make that.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Glad to hear it, man. So, yeah, man, I appreciate your time today. And yeah, I wish you the best of luck, man.
All right. Thank
See
you.
you.